Welcome, everyone, to Ye Old Table, as Crit Eating Grin plays Strixhaven, a curriculum of chaos, a 5th edition D&D campaign from Wizards of the Coast. Joining me today are the players who will crack the spines of their spellbooks as they enter freshman year of Strixhaven. To the right, we have...
I'm Rob. I will be playing Avery Calmwind, a Way of Mercy monk.
I'm Maria. I'm playing Crucible Crew Smith, a tiefling artificer.
I'm Art. I'll be playing Lars, an Astral Elf Ranger.
And I'm Corey, and I'm playing Cynthia, the half-elf necromancer wizard.
I'm Ellie, your headmaster for today's game. And you all have been invited to Strixhaven, a magical school with magical people who do magical things.
Magic.
And it's all about magic, really. So if you don't like magic, no, I'm kidding. Hold on. We're gonna go through your very first day. But I'm going to describe a scene as you walk in. A scene in this book, which I have clearly been prepared for to tell you about.
I can't wait. The suspense is killing me.
I found it. Majestic marble archways, tomes seemingly stacked for miles, and... I lied. Hold on. That's not it. That was the one place you guys are gonna go. So, you'll hear me repeat that in just 1 second.
Spoilers.
Yeah, those were spoilers, so just ignore everything you just heard.
Stay tuned for that sneak peek.
Did we just have visions of the future?
Yeah, you did. You guys took the wrong drugs, and...
And changed the
wrong
game.
There's never a wrong drug.
Right?
So, a overview of this campus is it is spread across hundreds of acres, and there are 6 campuses. There are 5 colleges on this campus, 5 schools, and then the central campus, which would make the 6th. Central campus has the Biblioplex and the Strixhaven Stadium, and it's kind of the hub for the university life. There's literally a part where I'm supposed to explain to you, and I literally thought it was where I was at, and then it's not where I'm at. So, was the coolest college?
Nope.
It is.
Not as cool as you lights up on fire for fun.
Yeah. Okay, Prismari.
Ooh. Let's see your
Should have been way more.
see your
prepared for this,
tapestries
but honestly,
and scrolls stand up to this.
you know, guys, just keep going. Honestly, I don't even need to be here.
And to tell you the truth, it should be lawful because everything is based on history.
Nerd.
I mean, I kind of get it. But
Who's this hello fellow students guy over here?
Hello, fellow students.
I just like dead things.
Just like dead things.
I like making you dead things.
You guys just want to explain your characters? Like, or do you want to just... Okay, you know what? You walk into a school, and there are archways and just magic all the way around. There are students flying into school. There's students on brooms. There are the students who are walking. The students who are teleporting in from unknown places. You guys are seeing
This apparition.
Yep. You guys are seeing a, more races than you've ever seen, probably, in your life, depending on where you're from. There are anything from owlins to goblins to drow to, giths. I mean, it's just giant mixing pot of other races that, like I said, if you're from the astral plane, maybe you don't even know about.
We have our own.
You have your own?
Yeah. Astral plane's got all kinds of weird crap.
They do. Guys are also watching as hundreds of students funnel in. They're all walking towards the same area. Some are getting distracted. Some are meeting up with friends they haven't seen in a while. There's all types of age groups. There's, very old elves who are embracing each other after seemingly not seeing each other for a long time. There's young goblins who are kind of running around with fire. It's just kind of amazing to watch it all come together. There's definitely a huge culture of showing off. Mages shooting spells seemingly at one another, but missing at the last second. In the air, all you breathe in is just that magical energy of other people.
This place is amazing. I never thought I'd see a place like this, my tiny little town.
Country bumpkin. As you guys are kind of funneling in with everyone, you are approaching a majestic building. It seems to be one of the largest ones on campus. From kind of a just glance about it, it looks almost like a library just because how it's built. Kind of has that like Library of Alexandria feel to it. And when you guys walk inside, you are greeted with marble archways. This is your future. Tomes seemingly stacked for miles, and there are hundreds of young adults, older adults who fill this grand library with sights, sounds, sparks of magic. You guys all know this is where you needed to end up. Your acceptance letter says you have to report there to the Hall of Oracles to receive instructions on new student orientation. And it's very clearly easy to see where that is. It's like literally dead ahead.
Let's see if this is done. Ooh, let me do this. Did it work? Did it work?
So that's your kind of map that would have come on the brochure, showing off the campus. You can see Lorehold in the top left. In top center is Silverquill. Top right is Quandrix. In the middle of the page would be your center campus. Bottom right is Witherbloom, and bottom left is Prismari. Like I said, it's kind of on that brochure that they send to you where they're like, come to our school. We have things for you.
Can you zoom out, Corey? I'm sorry. Cynthia.
Cynthia. You might have to click.
Okay.
And
There you go.
I think there's some at the bottom we can see.
you just wanted to see Prismari?
Yep, I want to see how cool I am. Yep, it's pretty much the coolest. Pretty sure it looks like it's the coolest.
It looks fine. I'm sure it's acceptable. I'm sure they're trying their hardest.
Did not show me how to use this. Yeah, so you guys are kind of standing in the main, well, kind of in front of the doors in the main hall. Don't take this. Got. Oh. I think I need this one. So sorry. We've got Cynthia. And then we've got
Cynthia.
Cynthia. I think 3 this time. Okay. None of the tokens was made because someone was late, and that someone is me. Oh no. This is gonna be fun, guys. All players. There's you. And then we've got Avery. Oh man, someone should really get here on time. You guys need a better DM. Okay, Cynthia, Avery. Art, remind me of your character's name.
Lars.
Lars, that was such an easy name to forget. Controlled by all players. Do. The school's so magical. Lets you see the future.
I love the future.
Okay, Maria, remind me of your character's name.
Crew.
God. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna think it though. I did it. Oops. And magic.
Boo. Nice. We're here.
Yep.
This place is beautiful. I mean, sup.
Control Alt E. Did that do the thing? Nope. Who needs Eric? Okay, cool. Thank you for pausing your activities. This is what you guys are greeted with. You should have control of all of the characters. You see a bunch of students hanging around. Directly in front of you is this, what they call a snarl of, it's considered like magical energy that's just come together. Bunch of students around getting instructions. You watch as they all scream kind of excitedly and then immediately run off in a direction. Some of them split up, some of them stay together. It's all a bunch of different things. But I'll actually be nice to you guys this time and do what I'm supposed to do. So directly in front of you, in the area labeled B52, no, I'm kidding. B2 is kind of the lounge area. This has a lot of luxurious couches, sturdy tables. Typically, students, employees, and staff members will use this lounge to relax between shifts in the student store, which is in Area B5, in the Biblioplex Cafe in Area B6, or somewhere else in the library. There's typically a pile of magazines, newsletters, and flyers, and non-magical scrolls from around campus that kind of occupy most of these tables. B3, kind of directly across from where you guys are, so here, is a student cafe seating. It can typically hold, from a rough view of it, about 20 people. And you do see a lot of students over here eating, drinking, taking a break. Some students are like over the table, and some students look pretty intense about what they're reading and or saying. B4 sits directly in front of you. There's two of them, and those are the information desks. This is where technically the librarians would work. So if you needed anything, this is where you would go in this library to find it, if you couldn't locate it on your own. B5 is a student store. It has all the merch.
The merch.
All the merch. All of it.
Spirit store.
Sick.
B6, in front of that seating area, is the cafe. That's kind of just what you guys see immediately.
Does it look like people are lining up, or?
You guys watch as groups of students enter and then groups of students leave. So there's a lull, probably about a minute between each group. They seem to be taking turns because that area isn't as large.
Into this light that's
Yeah.
in the middle?
Yeah, they all gather around there, and stay for a few minutes from what you guys can see if you take the time to look, and then they all leave very excitedly.
I would probably be walking up towards this light because it's something I've never seen before, but also I'm like, they seem like they're all going there. We should probably go do that. I'm gonna go, I would probably just go up and like shyly watch what's going on. Try to look cool at the same time, of course.
Gotcha.
Not
Yeah.
trying that hard because I'm already cool looking.
For funsies, the first roll of the game, which I think in the first time we did this, you were also the first roll of the game. Go ahead and roll performance.
I'm gonna look so cool as I stroll up there
So cool.
and get a performance of 12.
Love that.
You'll see a person walking up. They have, for no reason at all, only because they didn't want to pack it, half plate on. That is obviously in much better shape than the clothing that is underneath, which is very shabby. Definitely indicates like poor upbringing, but still nonetheless confidently walks up, smirk on his face, very, very trying to look like the cool guy, just generally smug.
Okay.
And I would just, kind of in my heart be afraid, but also like interested in this light, but then trying to look like, oh, I'm not worried. Obviously, we're gonna be fine. I will walk into it.
Okay. So you walk up into the room?
Yeah. It's bright.
I will, at this point, I will, from a nearby perch as I am hanging up out in the, amongst the other avian races,
Okay.
I will, observe, the coming and goings of people towards, in and out of this and near this light. And then I, too, will swoop down and land to approach it.
Alright.
Hi, bird.
Laura, Cynthia, what are you doing?
Do you have a name, bird?
Do you
Bird.
have a name?
I do.
Mine is Avery.
Bird.
Bird. Are you real?
Alright, guys. Reroll character. No, I'm kidding.
I'm crew, obviously.
First day on
Sup?
campus and you're like...
First day too?
First day on campus.
Yeah, but I feel like I've been here
and he's
before,
like, I'm crew. You know who I am.
Sure. You look very at ease.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, what did you get on your performance?
12.
Okay, that's not bad. But if you have a passive insight higher than 12...
I do.
Yeah, I thought you did. I was gonna be like, if your passive insight is like a 12, then it's believable that you're being chill. But if your passive insight is above a 12,
I'm cool.
Crew's practically losing his shit.
Yeah,
I'm definitely dancing back and forth a little bit, like, yeah, I'm really cool. It's gonna be great, you know.
Yeah, no,
Real
I gotcha.
natural.
Thank you. That's what I've been
Very
told.
at ease.
Are you? I need to know, is Avery being like?
Politely sarcastic.
Okay, so are you wanting Crew to pick up on it, or?
I'm oblivious. I don't
Okay.
have interaction with people my age, really.
Oh, that's true,
I'm
that's
just
true.
very much like.
Well, that's why I think
They
almost
totally are
that,
buying
like,
it.
you'd have like a drier sense of sarcasm. Because, like, when I imagine, like, older men, that's what I get is drier sarcasm. See previous Strahd episodes, Eric, for example.
No, it's more like I'm very innocent. I was brought up in a nice, like,
is so fun.
poor,
Okay.
like, family that just.
They were very genuine people, I'm
just
assuming.
Sweet
Like,
and nice, like hardworking, blue
Yeah.
collar. Dad. It was just dad, and he was a good guy.
welcome
and,
to capitalism.
and
Hate that for us. All right. Great.
And-
So, yeah, you think this is the nicest Alan you've ever spoken to in your life?
I am trying to be as polite as possible.
Okay. Yep.
Are you gonna go in that light?
Yeah, that's where I'm headed now. You should.
You go first, just to be like, you were here first, and
Sure.
no big deal. I just want to make sure I look really cool when I go in there.
Certainly.
Lars has a 13 on his insight, so he can kind of see.
Crew's not
Crew.
keeping it together.
Lars is gonna sneak up behind her.
Go ahead and give me stealth. And what's your passive perception?
15.
15. You are just needing to beat a 15.
Okay.
What story are the dice gonna tell you?
16.
16.
Ooh.
Barely. Okay, yeah, you managed to sneak up behind Crew. He's unaware.
Yeah, Lars is just gonna go. How y'all doing?
I mean, I knew you were there. I was just...
So,
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm Lars.
Hey, Lars.
I'm new on this plane.
On this plane, you say?
Yeah,
From what plane?
the astral plane.
not really from around here, I see.
No.
You can go ahead and describe what your character looks like to them.
Lars is a astral elf. He's got the silver hair, kind of tanned. He's got it pulled back here where it can just kind of hang down a little bit. He's got the black shirt with gold trimming through it. And if you look at his eyes, they're dark around it. And if you look real close, it looks like you can see stars in the center of his eyes.
You certainly are... You must have some interesting stories, Lars. Not that I would care. I mean, I'm pretty cool, so...
Yeah, I'm here by choice. Gotta
Convincing.
That's a weird thing to say.
I gotta learn the family business.
It's literally like when a kid who walks up to you and is like, I didn't have permanent marker. And their hands are covered in it, but you can't see permanent marker anywhere else.
I'm not
and
crying,
just
you're crying.
Literally, I'm here by choice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let people insight that, actually.
17.
17?
10.
Are you here by choice? Do you want
Yeah.
to try to lie?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tell them,
This is my choice.
my family,
That's the ominous thing to say.
my family owns
Do we
a
have to start asking that for
weapons
people now?
factory, and they want me to take over.
Weapons factory?
Yeah. But they wanted me to learn the business, and I told them I wanted to go here to learn before I could take over anything, and that was all I give them. You send me there, or
Yeah.
I don't do it.
I mean, I kind of have a similar story to that. My dad is a smithy, and while I took really well to the career, he could already tell I was interested in bigger things, and I've been kind of dabbling with cool shit for a long time. And so it was kind of similar. I mean, it wasn't an ultimatum. He was like, son, I gave you my life savings to send you here, and he gave me some of this plate, and I like hit my plate like this and set me on my way. I love my dad. I don't know his real name though.
Cynthia, what are you doing? I'm gonna say you watched everything.
But I'm tough too. I'm real tough.
Cynthia flies at the light like a moth and gets zapped. I'm just kidding. You see a half-elf, probably like teenage or young 20s girl, who is for no particular reason at all floating a few inches off the ground.
Like
See episode 3?
Feet kind of daintily just hanging there. And she's in sort of like a goth, but like anime-esque kind of Lolita kind of maybe style outfit. She has very pale skin and lots of dark eye makeup and jet black hair. And she's reading a spell book as she's flying or floating. And as the other students are running by, she's just like, without looking up, just like avoiding them in the air.
I'm
And
gonna-
She floats up to you.
You'll see the people around me will see my blatant admiring of her badassedness. Like, see, she gets it. She knows what it means to be a badass. Just like me.
Oh, and her book
Clearly.
has like a tortured, twisted face on it. It's skin.
It smells bad.
Yeah, that smells bad.
It smells good. At this point,
That's how
I will
badass
have
she
started
is.
to walk up towards this light.
Okay. I'm sorry, Cynthia. Your token is just like the bane of my existence right now. And it won't
Well,
go in a square.
There's more than one, because it looks like here it says Cruella.
Well, you're trying to fit Cynthia in a box, and
That is
Okay, don't get me started.
Cynthia don't go in a box.
Nobody
No.
would
You know what?
Show
Actually,
Cynthia a box, she
canon
shows
to your
you.
character, Cynthia don't go in a box.
I think
So
you'll find
you'll.
that out about Cynthia.
What we'll learn today is that Cynthia,
Nobody puts
you don't
Cynthia in
play.
a box.
Nobody puts baby in a box.
All right. So Avery, you're gonna walk towards this light.
Yeah.
How close do you get?
You know what? I get as close as anyone else. Any as close as any of these other things.
Everyone's giving it like a 5 foot.
Yeah, I'll give 5 foot, and then well, I'll see what happens when I get at 5 feet away from it.
I'm assuming everyone's going in.
I guess. I mean, yeah. I'm
Are you
totally...
gonna stick to like the outside wall, like?
Yeah. No, I'm just keeping my eye out, make sure everything's good. Keep an eye on your 6. Got you, bud.
Lars, where are you going?
Cynthia just looks up and she's like,
Lars is gonna go right up to it. Is it? How high up is it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know what it is. I'm scared. I mean, I'm not scared. I'm freaking badass.
I guess I get to make stuff up about things.
I think Cynthia just like floats in without realizing it, and then bumps into like Avery.
Oops.
Oh,
Who?
Stop.
Let's call it like 5 feet off the ground. It kind of like goes up and down a little bit. Like it's this moving mass of like, I mean,
Energy.
imagine like a bunch of snakes like just swirling together.
snack.
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 That's what they want.
Snack.
All right. Let's just not even play D&D anymore, guys. Let's just talk shit for the next hour. No, I'm
I
kidding.
listen to that.
All right, yeah. So as you guys walk in, as everyone gets in, there's a few other students that are also in there with you. This sacrosanct sense of calm descends upon each and every one of you. I know Cynthia's always calm, but like you get even calmer than before.
She
You just do not understand.
Literally, you just go to bed. No, I'm kidding.
Taller than you are.
just floats away.
How
like a
dare you? I'm
balloon.
so cool. I'm a badass.
Gets stuck on the same.
I'm a badass.
A rich, soothing voice radiates from the hall's central snarl of glowing energy. Brilliant scholars, your attention, please. As you are now Strixhaven University students, this storied biblioplex will be your second home for research, studies, and even leisure. There is just one task to accomplish before you officially embark on your academic journey: a scavenger hunt. In front of you all, a small parchment materializes, and it presents a list of clues. Continuing on, the rules are simple, the voice says. Each clue on this list will lead you to a different location in the biblioplex. Simply travel to the area each clue references and perform the action the clue suggests. Time is of the essence. You have only until the end of the day to finish your hunt. Solve as many clues as you can, because at each location you may win a prize. Now then, off you go. Alright,
I grabbed my scroll. I opened it immediately.
first clue. You'll forget. Wait, no, I'm actually going to mix these up for you guys because I want you to have a bad time. Some stars are ancient, enduring, and bright, but others, maybe you, are born on opening night. Now, what I didn't do before is you guys just ran around like mad, and I thought it was really funny. You guys can make me intelligence, specifically investigation checks, and I can give you a hint if you want them.
I would like to make an investigation check.
Sure.
I would like to fail an investigation check.
I would like to
What
get
did you
a
get?
natural 20 on
12.
the investigation check.
24.
22.
20.
Okay. 12, actually, everyone gets it, like, immediately. Guys, this is for level 1 characters. They're not asking for much. Okay, you guys are level 7. Directly in front of you, there is someone on stage who is practicing, what you assume is poetry. And it all kind of clicks for you that, like, that's a stage. There's someone on the stage. The clue is, some stars are ancient, enduring, and bright, but others, maybe you, were born on opening night. Your thoughts tell you to go to the stage.
I'm gonna walk up.
Yeah.
Is everyone going?
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
poetry. Badass poetry, obviously, like about murder and war.
Love this. All right. So you guys are up on the stage.
I
What do
actually
you do?
write poetry, you guys, in case anybody wants to know about murder and war. I write
Oh,
about
you
it.
right.
Yes.
Oh no,
Oh.
I forgot. I forgot this bit about Avery's character.
Yeah, alright.
Huh.
Poetry about murder and war. The only worthy subjects for poetry.
That's fine. It's good. How's the penmanship?
I mean, you know, it's legible.
I think I'll be the judge of that.
I mean, I'm an engineer.
Shit.
That doesn't bode well for you.
So is that like everything's got like these straight lines that are just perfect?
It could mean that when I try. It depends on how quickly and passionately I'm writing about the war and murder.
Usually, if I'm passionate about something, I want to dedicate time and a meticulous attention to detail.
And I don't let attention to detail interfere with my creative process.
We'll agree to disagree.
Fly on, bird.
What's penmanship? Magically writing in her spellbook.
Oh my gosh, how did you get that? I want that.
I just want to know, like, what are your, like, when you write in your spellbook, like, what does it look like?
Spooky.
Okay. So there's just, like, ethereal green glow that emits from your hand when you, like, do the
A
writing.
series of emojis.
It has things like RAR or XD.
More like it's
Is that an
binary.
uwu?
Is that
Pretty much.
the most cursed spellbook in all of existence? Back no.
Animate dead. LMAO.
LMAO.
Lamau.
Lamau. Is that how you cast Lamau? Ding. I hate that so much. All right. So you
Just
guys.
imagining like she like picks her spellbook up and like uses it like an iPhone or
I
something.
will cannonly give you an iPhone right now.
You're one of those that walks with their sending stones and goes right into the fountain, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah, okay.
Sorry. This
So I walk up to this.
fucking mess.
I walk up to the stage and I'm like trying to listen to this beautiful poetry.
He's actually going on about a
His show's over. We talked about penmanship. while he was-
Right, he's been done.
he's talking about a love story. And it's not tragic. It's actually
Why write
not
about
murder, gore, death, or anything. It's just about how he loves someone.
Ugh.
Same.
And
That is not as badass as war and murder.
I honestly rolled for Riz, and he got a really bad score for Riz, so he is not rizzing anyone. I just need someone over the age of, like, 35 to watch this and be like, what the fuck is Riz?
In the middle of it, Cynthia's like, wow, this is really good.
Hey, Cynthia, maybe it's
Maybe.
a poem about not knowing anything yet. And they wait to come out and everything gets destroyed on them.
And then they all die.
Wouldn't you love that?
It'd be great.
I can't believe I have
should
all
all
the
die.
emo and goth kids at my table right now. That's just insane.
Make all
I'm
of
a
the
smart kid.
characters die.
I'm a smart kid. Night lighting. Night.
He's gonna be standing there and he's just gonna be like, what? Why? That's not what the book is about.
It'd be better if they all died.
He'll
Could
like
you give us the cliff notes?
snap it closed and be like, what do you all even know of art?
Oh, I'm going to whip out, like, you know, the scroll I have right here and be like,
Avery, you can get a look at the penmanship.
and I will step up onto, like, one step of the stage and just, oh no, I'm already on the stage.
I
never
put
mind.
you up there because I thought you walked on. I'm so
Yep.
sorry.
And I will just clear my throat and go into a very, I wouldn't say epically long poem, but, like,
Give me performance. Let's see.
it's definitely lengthy. Like, somebody may have to stop me because it's going to be rambly and it's going to be bad.
What is it?
11.
Oh, that's not terrible. You beat him.
And I'm just like going on and on. Like, it's just like the swords and the arrows and the war horses and then blood and guts and all kinds of disgusting, like, far too detailed for poetry, way specific, has never even read about war or murder in their life.
The guy on stage is
Lars's eyes start to dim.
the life fading from
Yeah, everything's just it's glassy.
Yeah.
Don't even know. I'm not even listening anymore.
It's mostly like what somebody thinks is awesome and cool and badass, but has
When
no
they were
experience
14.
it. Yeah, has never experienced it. But their dad probably told them it was really good what they
Yeah.
wrote. So
Can I cast thaumaturgy and make the sound of like war horses?
Oh my god, that'd be so amazing.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Ooh, I can do that too. How about if I have a little thunder in there?
Done.
Boom,
Yeah.
I love this.
Go
Pretty
ahead
much
and
like
roll me another
nothing.
performance check with advantage.
Oh, okay, another one.
Yeah.
With
I'm
advantage.
about to throw
With advantage.
You
a
get to do it
second
all
one?
again, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll transfer to Silver Claw.
Even worse.
What did you get on the second one?
The second one I got a 1 and a 7, so that would have been a 12 performance.
Oh.
These dice are
That's
going in the
Where's
trash.
your
Wow.
leather dice, man?
You gotta roll them out.
I rolled it.
Now you gotta keep rolling it.
Oh my
You gotta
god.
work them in.
You know what? I'll give you a bardic inspiration. Roll a d6 with the 12.
Yeah.
Did you get a 1?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
13.
Roll the white die and see what happens.
Yeah, let's
It's
just...
better than
Just out of
11.
curiosity. No, bardic inspiration, the d6. Is that a
I'm
one?
fucking cursed
What is
tonight.
it?
I got another 1 on the d6.
Alright, no
I got
combat
a
for
6
you
on
guys.
the
Yeah,
13, it's better than
It's gonna be
11.
one of
Yeah.
those nights.
It
Yep.
is. And it's good enough that, for one, you've got the guy on stage just... He's in. He loves it.
I'm like marching across the stage at this point. Like if people are starting to have it, like
The
love what I'm doing,
thaumaturgies
I'm
of
just
the
like,
horses and the thunder are just perfect for what you're trying to convey. And as you finish this epic poem, the floodlights on the stage will all snap on. There's one, we'll call it over here. There's one right here, right next to you. There's one right here, and then there's one right here. So kind of in the four corners of the stage.
wow. I'm gonna like, as I finish the poem, and the lights are like snapping on. I kind of like realize what's going on. Like I kind of slipped into that. Like I'm performing in my living room for my dad, not like on stage in front of a whole bunch of strangers. Like, thank you. I mean, yeah, you know. I'll be writing more of this, so just stay tuned.
Those lights come on by themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, there was no one there to flip a switch.
That's weird.
Oh.
It's almost like the school's magic.
Who did that? Was that you that did that person on the stage I don't know the name of?
You guys would see. Can I show people? Can I do things? Am I giant scorpion? No.
That man's name, Volo.
Where is he?
This is better.
Please hold. Nope.
Stay tuned.
Can you see him? Can you see him?
There it is.
Oh yeah.
This is Quintilius
Quintilius.
Antiphian Melantor III. They call him Quintilius because every other part of that name is horrendous.
Antefinu.
He is a Prismari student. He will have kind of like this pin on him that will kind of identify that. He's giving you a round of applause. He's like, that's wonderful. Haven't had someone with that much talent come on this stage since me.
Since you telling me, are you saying that I'm as good as you? I mean,
Yes.
that's obvious, obviously. I mean, I would not have stepped up here and said my part unless it was, you know, well thought out, adjusted. I'm pretty badass. You'll get to know that about me, Quintilius. And I noticed that you have a Prismari badge, and that's fucking badass too.
Well, I mean, honestly speaking, it is the best school.
I cannot agree more.
They're fine.
Sounds like there's a silver quill here.
Yes.
Yes, your people wouldn't understand this art. Which is
Flames,
totally
flames,
incorrect,
flames.
because that's their type of art is spoken word, but whatever. Who's counting?
Written word, different.
Yeah. What's everyone's passive perceptions?
15.
15,
16.
16,
14.
14, 10.
Cannot be
She's always-
bothered. Cannot be
Always at the
bothered.
book here.
Cynthia's never going to be bothered once in this campaign.
Not one. Yeah, please help.
Lars, you were standing close enough that the light by you, it looks like there's something in it. It's on the floor.
Oh.
You don't have to look up.
Oh,
Sorry, it's
one
on the
of
floor.
those
Yeah.
dome
Yeah,
half-lit
yeah,
light
those
ones?
blue
Okay,
light
yeah, I'll
spotlights,
walk
yeah.
over to it and
Yes, as you do.
I'm just kind of. What is this?
You will approach, and inside of it lies a hooded lantern, and it is filled with oil. You now have a hooded lantern filled with oil. Yay!
That is awesome.
As you guys complete the first task, if you look at your sheets again, you will see another task appear.
It's changing, you guys. Look. It's like it's magic.
I do love a new task.
You'll
Is this handwriting up to your standards?
This is much better than what
It's
you're
pretty
doing.
good penmanship, honestly.
This
Excuse
is
me?
Much better than what you're working with.
Oh.
See if you get your bunk bed fixed.
What's wrong with my bunk bed?
This feels like Among Us now. To run around and do tasks.
Oh, fuck. I'm making you guys be Among Us. Anyways, the second clue. You'll forget all about any trouble or plight when you step forward and are ensnarled in light. Investigation checks are still good, unless you think you know what it is.
I think it's gonna be.
What'd you get?
Did they say that thing was a snarl
Okay.
behind us?
It is called a snarl.
You think that's it?
I mean, I got a 22 investigation. 21.
Yeah.
Do I think it's the light?
Yeah.
I thought okay. I think it's this light. We should just go back in there. Should we go in? I'm gonna run in.
You're okay. Alright, I'll say you're
Just like
there.
run right into it.
You're gonna go right into the light? Alright.
I'm here.
Roll
I mean,
me a deck save. No, I'm kidding.
I'm badass. Can I get bonus deck save for being such a cool guy?
No, you're good. You are gonna momentarily kind of lose track of where your body is. It is just a immense amount of magical energy in there that you just ran into. The minute you go in is the minute you're pushed out. It's like, you guys, he was only gone for a second, but to you, it might have felt more like a minute.
Whoa.
And you, in your hand, are holding a potion of healing.
I was gone for like 5 minutes and then I came through with this. I don't know what
You
happened.
were gone for a blink of an eye.
That's not true.
That is very true.
That is not what happened.
That is what we saw.
Well, I have this now, so your turn.
Yeah, check my sundial.
Whoa.
Gee, you were just gone for a
I
second.
can't tell sundial.
I can't tell
I
something.
dial.
I can't tell I dial.
You guys will watch as both of those first two clues are kind of wiped out, obviously, and then the third clue will appear. Each group deserves a free treat for their investment. Serve up this list and enjoy your refreshment.
Wasn't there a...
Cafe?
Yeah.
I will walk with the list to the cafe.
Cynthia's already at the cafe.
I'm stowing my health potion and then I'm going to,
Order an orange milk frappuccino.
yeah, go over to the old cafe.
Please hold.
Coffee cafe.
Cafe. Is it just a healing or greater or?
It's just a regular one.
I guess that's fine.
And Reginald.
Alright. You guys all kind of get there. If you are... You stayed scrolled down, so you guys are already there. Can you see? Is everyone...
Yes.
Yep.
Everyone in attendance? Cool. Cool, yeah. Everyone is there. What do?
You walk in and Cynthia's up at the counter and she's like, oh, I have a dark roast.
Me as fuck.
There's a
I'm
menu.
gonna roll to see if Crew's ever had coffee before. That's
You
a
know-
yes.
Yeah, they'll give you a dark roast.
The Infernal Dark Room.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's called.
It's got pulp.
This is run by a person of a person.
It's a real brimstone.
Hold on. As you guys walk in, I'll give you this. One wall of this area is covered with a mural made from a living tree's roots. They move occasionally, and it kind of makes the entire place feel alive. The ceiling is covered in painted leaves, which change colors depending on the season, thanks to a permanent illusion effect. The magic also prompts painted squirrels to run up and down the mural's roots, and painted birds to chirp among the leaves. Blah, 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 blah. There are 3 students currently working in the cafe, plus someone you guys can pretty much easily identify as not a student. She is a very, very perky, good... sorry. Hold on. Who is she? She is a perky gnome. She's dressed in just very casual clothes. She's got some stains on her. She's got an apron on, and she is moving a mile a minute. She's cleaning tables. She's taking orders. She's collecting money. She's handing out food. She's laughing and joking. She's just kind of the life of this party in here with all these students.
She is doing too much.
She is amazing.
On 100. I will walk up behind Cynthia. Cynthia. Hi. I mean, sup?
Oh, hey.
What'd you get?
Dark roast.
Oh yeah, I love coffee. Coffee's great to me, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's good, I guess.
I'll turn around to the counter and introduce myself. I'm Crew, probably, obviously, you know.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Would you like our sandwich of the day? It's dragon breath peppers and salami on a bagel.
That sounds hot. I mean, spicy.
It is a bit spicy, yes.
Ooh, no thank you. I mean, I'm hardcore. I love spicy food, but
Do you want to do the cafe challenge?
maybe another time. I just ate before I got here 17 hours ago, so I'm good to go.
I just imagine you were waiting outside the gates and a janitor came by and was like, they're open. You were like, oh, no one's here yet. I'm good. I'm cool.
So, you know, I'll just take the free beverage. They said I should come over here with my scroll.
Oh, yes. And she'll give you a free beverage. Did you also present your list?
Yeah.
What? I could have got this for free.
Yeah, you did. That's so funny. She'll be like, do you have a list? You have a list, don't you,
What
darling?
are you talking about?
So you just give her the list and you can move on to your next step.
What, this thing? Here.
Yeah, she'll hand you any money you
only
gave her
one
back, and she'll be like,
thing.
that's all you needed to do. And that task will kind of close off.
What's your name, coffee person?
My name's Isla. Isla Fitzbottom.
Isla Fitzbottom. Oh, well.
I don't know if you pronounce the S in this name. I did, and now it's canon.
Fitzbottom
But
bottle.
So do you have iced coffee?
I do have iced coffee. Thankfully, from the Fire Jolt Cafe, we learned how to do it.
Oh, where's that at?
Nice coffee from the
She'll
fire.
point to a random direction on campus, cardinally, and she'll be like, that way.
Okay. We gotta check that out later.
Yeah, I love coffee. It tastes great to me,
Fire
in my
Jolt
opinion.
sounds like my style there.
Lars is swirling an iced coffee the rest of the scene.
Okay, canon that Cynthia just floats everywhere, and Lars just consistently has iced coffee with him anywhere he goes.
Lars on coffee.
If you ever need any repairs, I don't have a lot of money, but I can repair things. I noticed you have this table over here, and I walk away, and I'm talking really loud, and I'm like, look how this chair is wobbly.
Yeah.
And I cast mending on it to fix it for her.
Fixes it right up, and she's like, oh, thank you so much, dear.
So anytime, you just let me know. I'm kind of really cool and busy all the time, but if you ever need anything, just let me know. I'd happily work for coffee at repairing your stuff.
Don't forget to do something fun.
Happily market coffee.
Work for coffee. By repairing your shit.
She'll be like, oh, so there's a bunch of more chairs, and she'll open the side door, and there's 15 chairs in there. They're all broken. She'll be like, can you fix those?
I definitely, let me look at my schedule.
You would know it would take you at least 4 hours just to fix all of the shit at this time.
Yeah, let me look at my schedule. Maybe we can work out something hour every day equals free coffee for that month or something like that. Let me think about it and I will come back.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Don't make it a big deal though.
Oh, okay.
I don't want people to know I'm helping people. I'm a badass, as you can tell.
Well, clearly you'll want to come do it maybe in the middle of the night or something.
I don't know. I don't like to do repairs in the dark. That doesn't make any sense.
Sure, naturally, yeah.
I like to sleep when I'm in bed.
Sure.
At nighttime.
That's what people do.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck is sleep? You guys are college students. Some of you are gonna get any sleep.
But you do notice that, as Crew walks around, he's constantly kind of evaluating the quality of the building and looking for things.
Are you a building inspector?
Looking for things that he could easily help fix. He wants to have pride where he lives, and so considering this is the campus he'll be on, he can You know, even if he can improve it 1%, he's happy with that.
At the end of the book, you guys, like, typically in the campaign module, it's like, all right, what do they do after they graduate? And I just need you to become the campus, like, building inspector. Like, you
I
just...
start running the
Head of maintenance.
the construction management division.
There's no maintenance on campus, and you create a whole division of people for maintenance on campus.
It's all magical, though. Nobody knows how to actually do anything.
Yeah.
Just like walks up to a fire extinguisher trying to look cool and just like nonchalantly checks the date on it.
Yeah, this one looks cool. Yeah,
I need
this
you to
one's
never put anything in performance, though. I need you to continue to suck at performance
I
the entire
accidentally
time.
somehow have a +6.
So
So
okay.
that's my bad.
So,
Cynthia goes back up to the counter.
hi, yes.
I have a chocolate donut.
Oh, Cynthia's got a sweet tooth. Making a note.
High or low?
Hi.
Hi. She will produce a chocolate donut for you.
Oh, dark chocolate.
She'll, like, take out something and pour it all over the donut and be like, is that good?
Yes.
And she'll slide it across the counter and be like, would you guys mind helping me with just a few tasks before you go?
Oh, I would love to. I mean, I'm kind of a badass.
I suppose we could.
Is there anything else on our sheet?
Yeah, a fourth thing has popped up.
What is the new thing?
It says... I couldn't see beyond my hair. Alumni Commission works when they retire, seeking promising mages to inspire.
Ooh, natural
Investigation
20.
checks are...
Right.
Not so great.
Natural 20 on that one. This coffee made me so smart. Thank you, Isla.
6.
Big 6, yep.
Weirdly enough, 6 actually doesn't make it.
23.
23.
I got a 10. I rolled a 1 last time and a 2 this time.
10 is actually the number you need. So yeah,
So I'm the only one who gets it.
yeah, sorry.
did you
You went too
got a
far
23.
above. I was actually just looking for a 10. No, anything above a 10, 10 and up will know that is probably. I'm having a stroke. It is probably referencing a place. Please hold. Can someone just like be the hold music? That's not gonna get us sued one day.
That one that's like
There is
so good.
a student and alumni art gallery here that you guys would know about.
To the art gallery, you guys. I read about it in the pamphlet. Not that I was excited to come here or anything. I was just.
So is
learning
anyone
where to
gonna
be
help her out?
badass.
Yeah,
You'll help?
sure.
Give me
Got a little
a dexterity check.
Okay.
Anyone wanting to help can give me the dex check.
To help her with the task?
18.
18.
No. I'm gonna break stuff. 9.
This makes no narrative sense.
What'd you get?
Nat 20. For a 23.
I like how on all the investigation checks you've been
Dex,
like,
just a dex.
yeah, just dexterity.
Oh. I had a 19 on the die.
Okay, yeah, so, Cynthia, Lars, and Avery, roll me a d20. Again, just plain d20.
16.
Also 16.
Oh, 6 this time.
Okay. Alright.
That's a 6.
I'm gonna give it to the nat 20. Because I want everyone to get something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I feel like just as soon as the task is presented, she just does it flawlessly all at once and then walks away. Like,
Gosh, she's so smart. I mean, what a badass.
Okay, you might want to give it to someone else, but she will give you something, and she will give you where is it? A Silver Quill Primer. A Silver Quill Primer, thank you for asking, is a magic textbook created by the Silver Quill College. It has 3 charges and regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. If you make a charisma, specifically an intimidation or a persuasion check while holding up the primer, you can expend 1 charge to give yourself a 1d4 bonus. You essentially give yourself bless.
oh, cool. I'm gonna go join Silver Quill.
You should. That's great. They're the best.
Smug
That's my
bastards.
Shit.
They think they know everything.
I mean, they do.
I'm really
Not lore hole.
charismatic.
I can see that.
Are you?
No,
I know.
it's like the opposite.
And I love that so much. All right.
Cynthia has humor.
She's the funniest person in this group.
You guys. I'm just going to move you because I think it's going to be faster. Oh, no.
Avery, would you like this book?
I would love that book.
I brought her with you.
Come on. Hey.
Doesn't have enough skin on it.
It's still leather bound, wrong kind of skin.
What? All right. You
Just got
guys.
coffee with us all the time.
You guys all walk in, and I just need. I really did have a stroke. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I lost my entire train of thought.
Been there.
Just a
Do you
casual
smell
stroke.
tart toast?
At least 6 of them.
Cincinnati stroke scale.
Okay, everyone roll me another investigation check. I know what I'm doing. That's never once been in question.
Not once. 20, dirty.
30, 20.
9.
Al, over here.
What did you get?
23.
23. Okay. You guys walk into an art gallery, and you will see several older alumni wearing Prismari College robes. At the back of this art gallery is a picture, and a plaque below it reads, "At Strixhaven, we were all inspired." There looks to be a lever. Who wants to pull it?
Me. I mean,
You like to pull levers?
Yeah,
Pull wait, I can't say that.
I will.
Copyright infringement.
I'll see the lever and, you know, being a tinkerer, be very pumped. Like, oh yeah, we're obviously supposed to pull this lever right here.
Are you sure? I just float backwards away from it.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's a school, right? Like, what possibly could go wrong? Nothing. What's the worst that could happen? Literally saying everything you're not supposed to say. Can't get much worse than this, right?
That's a good point. Didn't we come here to go to classes or something?
We're children. Kind of.
Where's this Strixhaven?
Came to go to class, stayed for the building maintenance.
All right.
Best goddamn janitor in the entire country.
So you pull the lever.
Yes.
Cool. The lever is pulled. Make me a dex. No, I'm kidding.
Con save, coincidentally.
Weirdly enough, I need you to roll me a wisdom save. No,
God damn it. My emotions are all over the place right now.
Sorry. What if I just hit you guys with that one time? That would be really funny. A box will come out of the wall, and inside of it will contain 4 Strixhaven pennants. Thank you for asking what a Strixhaven pennant is. It is a symbol of Strixhaven, or one of its colleges. And while you wave the pennant, the symbol on it glitters, and the pennant sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius, and then 10 additional feet for a dim light radius. And there's one for each of your schools that you picked.
I'm struggling. I run right up and I'm like scrambling through trying to find the Prismari one first before I even let them know what's going on. Ha! Look, I found it.
Wait, give me a perception check. Let's see if you pull the right one.
Perception. 14.
Yeah,
Nope,
you
nope,
got it.
24.
Oh. That's wildly different. Yeah, no, you find it pretty easy.
And I like immediately pin it on or put it around my neck and I'm like, you guys all have some in here, and I just walk away.
I will put on my pendant.
Cynthia, I'll say if you want, yours can shed, like, darkness.
Well,
actually give me that, because I'm like, man, a lot of the stuff in the school is not focused towards necromancers, and I don't think that's very fun. You just get the turn undead spell. No, I'm kidding.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll say,
Enjoy it.
man, I can't wait.
Zombies just walk up, they're like, sup.
Hey, brains.
So many people would scream.
5.
Okay, cool. Everyone's got a pennant. It literally is just the light spell, pretty much a very weakened version of the light spell. And it doesn't have to and you can't drop concentration because it'll just do it. And
My
then
school's Wither Bloom.
weather.
Just felt like I should
Plants
say
need
that.
light. Plants need light.
Yeah. True.
Chlorophyll.
More like borophyll.
Unless you're mushrooms.
You know what makes a lot of light?
Fire.
Flames.
I imagine you just have like a torch.
You just carry around a flamethrower.
Oh yeah, check mine out. And I have 4 little balls that go up and circle around.
Well, that's pretty neato, mosquito. I think my...
Is it horrible?
All right.
Where are you? Let's see your pennant.
It's around his neck. He's displaying it.
What is it?
It's
Oh, well.
the
I
best
think
school.
I think it speaks for itself.
Does it speak as much as you?
Probably much more than I do.
Yikes. What does my scroll say?
The fifth clue. I went out of order, and I kind of regret that now.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No rugs. These leafy beds aren't always what they seem. Give them a pat and see what you glean.
There's a little garden behind us.
There
When we
is-
walked in here. You think that's it?
Seems like a reasonable place to go look.
Do you really think everything's gonna be inside this building?
I mean, it's
What you
certainly
think, Cynthia?
What'd you get?
16.
14.
14.
Ooh, yeah. There's 2 places you could check. There's 2 different gardens. So there's one directly when you walk out the door, and then there would be one northeast.
There's actually 2 gardens.
Which one looks like it's got more students around it?
Definitely the one right in front of you.
Okay.
Hello.
I'll go to the one closest to me.
Yeah.
What
sure.
did the clue say?
Please hold
I
it.
said, pat it,
It said,
not choke it.
choke it out. These leafy beds aren't always what they seem. Give them a pat and see what you glean. Lars, Cynthia, what are you doing? Are you going in this direct one, or are you going to the one above?
I'll stay with the group.
Yeah, I'll stay the group.
You guys are no fun.
And you know.
I'm gonna start like literally like patting every one of them, but like cool,
Yeah.
like walking by like this isn't doing anything.
Roll me a d6. Who else is following that
6.
method?
I'm not following that, man. I'm very gently and
I'm not being rude. I'm just like pat, pat, pat.
Playing duck, duck,
Deliberate.
goose.
Is there any of them that look a little different?
Maybe a perception check.
I got a 6, by the way.
6, yeah. Yeah, okay.
18.
18? Anyone else want to make a perception check?
I'm using Mage
Sure.
Hand to.
Okay.
a perception check.
Yeah.
That is a
Inspect them.
My perception check is 19.
Okay.
Can I try to logically work it out with investigation instead?
Yeah.
I got an 18 for my perception check.
Duck, 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 bush.
24.
Logically, you worked it out. You guys are all gonna see 3 shrubs that do look like regular shrubs. Each of you will, I assume, walk up to one. Some of you will share. Everyone roll me a d6.
Oh yeah, mine was a D6 on that D6 roll.
A 6.
Same.
One.
Nice.
Please don't make this easy. Okay. Cynthia and Avery, roll me a d6 again.
5.
3.
Okay.
Hail Satan.
Avery and crew will share a bush.
I don't say.
Cynthia and Lars, you will find there's, like I said, there's 3 of them.
We're sharing a bush,
And-
babe.
I regret the minute I said it, and I was like, I can't take this back. This is recording.
The ship is.
My bush is one of his favorite bushes.
All right, guys, and this concludes today's Crit.
Cynthia's not sure about the bush.
So yeah, everyone who patted it, which you all did, the shrubbery around the top of it will open up like a... I'm trying to think of something not weird. I'm so sorry, hold on.
Good luck and Godspeed.
Like,
Like a Venus flytrap.
yeah, like a Venus
Getting ready to-
flytrap, only not with any teeth. Thank you, Art.
Feed me, Seymour.
You still made it weird. Love that for me. Yeah, it'll open up just like a Venus flytrap, and inside there will be some cuddly mascots.
I love cuddly mascots.
Yep.
They're my
Wait
favorite.
until I
Inside this
flash.
plant?
Yeah.
A fire
going on?
cuddle.
Yeah.
I want my primer.
Mascots. You. Oh wait, no, you didn't get a primer.
Formerly, I've got a primer.
Donde? I don't know why I need to
Formerly
like
known as Princess.
find it. I should know
How
what they
dare
are.
you, badass. My dad taught me how to be a cool guy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There are.
A cool guy.
There's a ink mascot for Silverquill. There's a fractal mascot for Quandrix. I'm just gonna name all of them, and then you guys get to pick whatever one you want. There is a art elemental for Prismari. There's a statue for Lorehold, and then there's a pest mascot for Witherbloom.
What kind of elemental for Prismari?
Art elemental.
Art.
Art.
Huh.
Hold on.
Wow, it's a good thing we all went to different schools.
Yeah, it makes my job so easy. I appreciate you.
I'm gonna pick up the art elemental.
Yeah, let me show you what it looks like.
Obviously, I'll be picking up the ink elemental.
As you
I should have
should.
just grabbed
Those
yours.
are the coolest
How
ones.
dare you?
Please look at the
Well,
screen
without
and scroll
permission.
down. That is what an art elemental looks like. Cynthia, I need you to scroll down on the picture.
Oh,
Sorry. I wish I could do it.
I was just like, cool.
Yeah, there's a full picture.
Whoa.
So that is an art elemental.
That's badass. For coolest mascot for the coolest school.
And then you
There
said
you go.
you picked up an inkling.
I found this on the web.
I found this on the web.
Spiderweb.
Interweb.
Oh, they couldn't make this easy. They couldn't like. Oh, that one has his tablet. Whatever. And then, if you scroll down, that is what an inkling mascot looks like.
He's cute.
Oh, he's a cute little guy.
Oh, come on.
They all do things too.
But cute, he's just a little
His
thing.
thing that he does is look real cute.
And
Kind of
then
like a oogie woogie.
no one's interested in the fractal mascot. I'm assuming.
I want to see it.
Okay,
It's a Pokemon.
Can I take it too, or can I only take one?
you can only take one.
There can only
Scroll
be
down.
one. Fractals are lit. As a person, I feel that way. Crew doesn't understand what fractals are because math is hard.
You're a little artificer.
He's cute too.
What else did I say?
The statue.
What's Lorehold?
A statue. Hold on.
This is World, right?
No, that's Quandrix.
Well, I get
It's a spirit statue. I forgot the name briefly, so I was like, it's a statue. There you go.
Is this Lorehold?
This is Lorehold. Yeah.
Interesting.
And then the pest mascot, which is everyone's fan favorite.
I don't know. My God,
Ooh, he's
looks
Who's a real
really
baby?
cute.
With a cute little teethers.
That's the best picture there is.
It's a
He's
baby.
cute. The Cheshire cat caterpillar.
I wonder what kind of noise he makes.
So,
He makes like this.
I'm gonna say because
yeah.
screw the rules, I'm the DM. You guys each get one, so whichever one you want.
I'll take this one.
Why am I
The pest mascot,
my
it
cute
can actually
little-
look however you want. That's just an example of what it looks like. They can also get really, really big.
Cool.
Time to make a huge ink mascot.
Oh god.
He's
Can it-
traipsing everywhere.
Huh?
Gonna be the villain from Ferngully.
Yes.
Can it instead be like a skeletal squirrel?
Yes. I will say yes.
Okay.
This is the magic school. I get to say whatever I want. like
Cynthia,
that.
yours is really gross.
It's just like walking around. It's animated.
Does it make the little bone crunchy noises?
Yeah.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
I think that's the coolest thing ever.
I'm
Eat
just
it,
like
Pepe.
crutching my little tiny fleshy crushy cute little art elemental guy. Like
That's
it's
taking
okay, it's
the
gonna be
diet
fine,
too
bud.
far.
I mean, don't look. They're too badass for us, bud.
And
Too
then
bad for you, huh?
Its name is Crunch.
Crunch.
I could use to crunch.
we're gonna go here. Because that's who I am.
Wait,
Will
I
you-
want it to be a ferret, and it runs. It
Done.
Runs in circles.
Absolutely not. You can zoom in on this part, because I'm actually doing something different than I did last time, because the rules. Okay. As you guys conclude, your list will kind of like magically like burn up, and you've completed the orientation. You now know where most things are in the biblioplex. You could survive there now, because you know where the food is, you know where the art gallery is, you know where the stage is, and you know where the plants are. And you know how to throw yourself in a snarl of light. That's all you need to know as magical students. So,
Naturally.
Does that light like stay there?
Yeah,
Do you
all the
like?
time.
Can you go in there anytime you need to? What do you ever need it for?
you know what? Just to feel weightless for a little bit.
Oh, okay, I
Like
get
a
you.
sensory deprivation chamber.
I get that.
Literally. But you guys...
So, like, if you went in there and you took a textbook with you, could you read the whole textbook and come back out in just a few seconds?
You know what? If you guys decide to go back to the Snarl of Light, or any Snarl of Light on campus, we will roll for how many minutes you're in there with percentile dice. So the max you could be in there is obviously 60 minutes, or 100 minutes actually. But to everyone else, you're in there for a second and then you're out. And to you, you're in there for however many minutes you roll. That could be 1 minute,
Cool.
or it could be 100 minutes. Did we like that idea?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
like... We like the idea of sensory deprivation
I go
tanks,
in
so now
there
we're
every
going
day
to
and
therapy.
take a good
Ow. Okay. I'm doing something a little new. So you guys are kind of where a lot of students are at. And there's different stands set up. And you can see that there's different clubs, there's different job postings. New year brings new opportunities. So, do you guys want to look around?
Yeah, I'm definitely like
Yeah.
gonna look around. This is a little bit more my speed. I'm used to markets. It's
Yeah.
kind of where I was raised, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna be keeping my eye open
It
for.
is set up like a market. There's booths everywhere, there's pamphlets, there's just a lot to look at. So, I'm gonna read all the club options. And when you find one you like, just like, let me know. Dead Language Society, Distinguished Society of Fine Artists, Dragon Chess Club, Dragon's Guard Historical Society, Fantastical Horticulture Club, Future Entrepreneurs of Strixhaven. Yeah, I thought you'd like that. Intramural Gymnastics Club,
Dusty
Intramural
runs that one.
Silk Ball Club, Intramural Water Dancing Club, Live Action Role Playing Guild. Yep.
What the hell is live action role
You know, I
playing
need to
guild?
LARP within my LARP.
It's Inception, you
Yo,
guys.
I heard
It's
you guys
Inception.
like to LARP, so I got you some LARP for your LARP. Mage
dog.
Towers Cheer Squad. Blah.
Hey, how dare you?
I almost messed it up, that's why I went blah. Play Actors Drama Guild. Strixhaven Iron Lifter Society. I think Cynthia should join that
Bro.
one.
Muscle Mommy
Wait, like
Cynthia.
mob.
Muscle mommy wizard. I could hit you hard, but I
Gross
choose not
mage
to.
Strixhaven Showband Association. Strixhaven Star, which is like their paper. Strixhaven Mages of Faith.
I'm going to the star.
You're ignoring
Yeah, I'll do
the
dragon.
future entrepreneurs of Strixhaven.
What was the dragon history one?
These historians are fascinated by all time periods, and they regularly meet to discuss, debate, and deep dive into members' favorite topics. Just like a topic club.
Cool.
That's like what you would actually
I would actually like that.
I would
As a
also
person.
actually like that.
That sounds terrible.
All right, so you like that one.
Yeah. I
So
like the
that's a club
history.
you're in. The member that you know is Bedham Rampart Suvage.
Sewage.
Suvage.
Sauvage.
Shuvage.
Bedlam suet.
I think he goes by Rampart.
Shitty chaos.
And I can show you what he looks like, just so you know. Maybe I can't show you what he looks like. Who knows? I don't work here.
I forget all the clubs now.
Okay.
What page is this one?
The Dead Poets Society.
This would be on pages 44 and 45.
Whatever the scroll one was.
Whatever the what?
Well, obviously, I'm looking around for the booth that doesn't exist, which is the Artificers Club.
You can make your club.
I think, like, I will have, like, started to keep my eye out for other people that might feel like they're tinkery like me, maybe, like, you know.
Yeah, there's,
and see if I
there's me
could.
dropping dice.
But if there wasn't a club, I'd try to definitely get one started.
There's, like, you pin
Rampart.
about 25 students who could probably want to join your club.
Okay. Well, when I was, like, learning in school back home, if we wanted to do something, we had to start, like, gathering names. So why don't we all just, like, write our name down on this page parchment, and I'll take it to, like, a person that's in charge or something and see if we can't get this off the ground. And if they won't let us, then we'll just do it anyway. What do you say, guys?
Yeah, so in total, you collect about... Let me do reverse math. Actually, hold on. You collect 16 signatures, because when you said put your name down on this piece of paper, a lot of the mages got freaked out because that means contract. But 16 of them were like, screw it, we're in college. I'm writing my name down.
Sure, yeah.
They watched you write. They watched you put your name down, and they were a little more confident. But about 9 of them were like, ugh.
Everyone in the room cringed.
I totally get it. Like, you know, it's really just parchment, but I totally understand. And, like, once we're established, feel free to join us. This is mostly just to prove to Professor that we have some backup, and it could be a good benefit for the school to have this kind of club established.
So
blah, blah,
you can... Let me see if there's a student who would be...
Or, like, even if it's, like, the Prismari.
Well, everyone gets, like, a student. That way that you aren't, like...
I get a buddy. I get an upperclassman buddy.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just someone you know. Like, per the rules on this, it's someone that you know that, like, could help you, but they give, like, a boon and a bane. So, like, if you piss them off, you get their bane. If you are really good to them, you get their boon. So, that's why I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna give you... Who do I want to give you? Because... I'm gonna typecast this. You can choose. I'm gonna give you 2 names. Lorene Arneza or Rosie Wasfidums.
Middle one. Nessa?
Lorene Arneza?
Yeah, Lorene Arneza.
Okay. So she's a read. She's coming up on the screen right now.
Ooh, I love her. I mean, Maria does. I think she's, like, fine.
She's fine.
She looks peppy.
Yeah, she's gonna be, your, like, what do they call them? She's a member, and one that could help you or, you know,
Like
hinder
a
you later
mentor?
on.
Lorene,
Kind of, yeah.
Lorene, look at this list. We're underserved here as artificers, and I think that we could easily start a little group, you know, maybe put our ideas together, etc. And I'm, like, going on and on about the benefits of what Artificer Club could do for the school and all this stuff.
Yes, I think we should definitely take this to, a person.
Whoever the most badass professor there is probably who I'd want to take it to.
I was actually gonna say we should take it to, Atrix and Nev. They are twins. And she recommends them.
Sweet. If you think that they're pretty cool and they'd understand the, you know, what
They
we're...
definitely would. I think they'd really like what we're about to bring to the table.
Heck yeah.
Avery, you wanted to go check out the Strixhaven Star.
Yeah, I did.
Those members are Grayson Wildemir, and he's coming up on your screen in uno momento. I'm gonna ask that we don't scroll down on this one. That's Grayson.
Yep.
And then Mina Lee is also in this. And I'm going to ask that you don't scroll down on this one either.
Ooh.
Okay.
And that's Mina.
She's pretty.
She is pretty. If you click off of it, it will go away. Typically. It should. So, the Strixhaven Star. These truth seekers and wordsmiths report on campus news, regularly interviewing important figures and producing the monthly Strixhaven Star newspaper, which is distributed across the campus. So, those two people are, you can consider them friends.
Sure.
And I will also say, Grayson Wildemere is in the Future Entrepreneurs of Strixhaven. He's got his hand in multiple pots.
Man of many talents.
Yeah.
You seem underwhelmed by that.
You don't have to pick a club. I just thinks I'm Smeagol now. I just think it adds more to your character. It's only, what time is it? It's only 7 o'clock, I think. It's only 7:30, and I just, yeah, this is cool.
Wizards.
Wizards.
Halflings.
I cast Avita Kedivhi, and you're all dead.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I did that for you.
Finally.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are welcome. Is there...
So are there like dorms that we were staying in, or are they all together?
The way I've always ruled it is first year stay on main campus, because you don't technically pick your school until your second year. So think of your first year as like, you can say, I want to join this school, but the likelihood of you sticking with it is like sticking with the first, what is it called in college? Someone help me. Major you declare. Like, not a lot of people stick with their first major. They usually pick something else along the way. So, you guys, and you can stay with your college. Like, I'm not saying you have to, but you also don't have to. And also in saying that, you could be in Lorehold and have a lot of classes in Witherbloom. So,
yeah, I'm
like...
sure some of them cross over.
They would absolutely overlap. You need to learn a lot about magic. And the reason you guys are at this school is to learn that. So, like... Is it possible later on in your years you only stay on one campus? Absolutely. But that's like, we're talking like senior year. Mm-hmm. Like your freshman, sophomore, and junior, you're probably going to be in everyone's campus.
I think Cynthia probably ends up at Lorehold a lot because libraries.
Yeah.
Books.
They do have the most extravagant library.
I would probably also end up at Laurel a lot.
I probably end up
Just
at
saying.
Quandrix a lot just because that's where the math kids are.
And math kids like tinkering.
But it would be sneaky. I'd be like...
Yeah.
I think Cynthia joins the live-action role-playing guild, and she provides skeletons for them to fight.
Yes.
I actually love that so much.
You're like a background player. You like only do like staging and
Yeah,
stuff.
she's the crew member.
Yeah.
That's in black.
Yes,
So,
I love that.
Cadoris
You can't hear her footsteps when
Demla-
she sneaks on stage or anything.
Demella. I don't know how to say that last name.
What?
Demelawar.
Demelawar. So
So
Cadoris is in that very same club. And she's who greets you when you walk up to the stand. So everyone picked a club / made their own club. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go on to like what that kind of looks like for you guys. So, Lars, you were first because you were like, I'm joining that one. Which one did you join?
The
Dragon's Guard, right?
Dragon's Guard.
Did you want to join that one or?
Yeah.
Okay, just because like
History.
there's future entrepreneurs of Strixhaven.
Stop trying to push us on us.
There's what?
Future entrepreneurs of Strixhaven.
How to be a landlord.
How to be a scumbag. Taught by Grayson Wildemere.
How to ensnare people in slave labor.
Yeah. How to sell guns to people and weapons.
How to market to children directly, even if it's toxic to them.
How to
They're probably kind of
encourage the
self,
Catholic
honestly.
Church. No, I'm sorry. Got too political on the stream, guys. So, Dragon's Guard Historical Society. You approach their stand, and it is rich with history. Different history, though. It seems very personalized. There's a few members standing around, but the one who catches your attention is Rampart. He is a person, as you thought. He's a thing.
One of the elephant people.
In person.
Didn't really see that
Yeah, you guys didn't
person.
expect him to be a person, did you? He is a
Constructed best.
Loxodon.
He's personable.
And he will introduce himself as Rampart, which is kind of the closest. He'll explain he'll be like, my name's Rampart. This is the closest translation you'll get to my name. Huh?
I accidentally closed Rampart.
Oh, that's okay. I think I closed it.
Well, that was the
while
first
ago.
one, so.
Yeah. Like, more things popped up. So, we'll pull him back up. There he is.
Ooh,
Yep.
he's fancy.
He will...
Babe him.
It's bedum.
No.
He will introduce himself as Rampart, claiming his name is very hard to pronounce and he wants to make it easier on students, which...
Badonk. Shut up.
Badonk.
Nice ass, Rampart.
What else do you want to know about him? He is clad in gilded, centuries-old plate armor, and it has immense and similarly decorated... and he has an immense and similarly decorated sword strapped to his back. He does a lot in Lorehold. He's a Lorehold student, so he'll take you on this journey of like, I realized I wanted to study history because that is who we are in our very bones, and how we find out who we are is by doing this, is by researching history, just to kind of grab you and have you join the club.
Sorry.
He has a booming voice, and everyone can very clearly hear him. And there's a few club members in other clubs who are just like, yeah, on this rant that he gives everyone every year. But you want to join the club, so, he'll give you, yeah, and he'll be like, we meet every Wednesday. I don't know if Wednesdays exist, but they do now, so, Wednesday. We meet every third moon.
Rampart invents Wednesday.
He invented Wednesday and Wednesday Addams. No, so yeah.
A writer.
And you can kind of hang around that booth and you'll see like all of the history that they're talking about and what they find out and what they debate and stuff. Like Rampart will get in an argument with someone about something, and it's very good-naturedly.
For now.
For now. He does have a battle axe.
I
No,
know how this goes.
You'll
and
always
then-
remember it.
Yeah. Strixhaven's star was next, right? So,
yeah.
you are greeted by Grayson and Mina. I can only show you one at a time.
Sure.
So there's Grayson. And then in a few seconds I'll show you Mina. I'm sure we'd all rather look at her.
Yep.
Grayson is suave. And everything that you see laid out before you is very neat. The handwriting seems to be perfect. You can't find anything out of place. He'll tell you about the Strixhaven Star, and what he does for the community of the school. Nothing's a secret. He will find out everything he can because everyone deserves to know the truth.
Couldn't agree more.
And that there is a price, and everyone does have a price. And he's very willing to pay that price in most cases. He's very cocky and sure of himself, but it's not rubbing you the wrong way. It's more of a, he's sure of himself, but he's not going to actually throw that in your face.
Yeah, he's confident from his results.
Yeah, exactly. He produces results. The Strixhaven Star has never been more successful with him writing it. Mina Lee is flowery with her language. You could see how she could easily talk people into circles, and in fact is. Students who come up and try to best her in words just don't typically win. You can tell that she almost speaks like she's reading and or writing that poetry. It's just very calming though. She's not doing it to say I'm better than you. She's doing it in such a way that she tries to keep the peace. And she can also glean a lot of information just by being just in the middle and not really revealing too much of what she loves. And they'll, at the end of their spiel kind of together, do you want to join our crew? Do you want to join the Strixhaven Star?
I couldn't sign up quicker.
So they'll hand you the sign-up sheet. I'm assuming do you take care to sign your name?
Every time I put my name on anything.
Yeah.
It's a hand-plucked quill a little dab of ink from my little personal collection.
Nice.
I have a little way when I pluck a quill, I will give it a little turn in my beak that just sharpens it just right. And then I sign my name beautifully.
Okay.
It takes way longer than it should take anyone to sign their name to go through all of this.
And after
Bro,
you
this
get done,
is just a list.
and after you get done signing your name, Grayson will immediately pick up that piece of paper and be like, "Well, I see you also have a love for penmanship. If you're going to write it, it should be neat.
Of course, if you're going to spend the time, you should put the care to it.
Especially if you love what you do."
I couldn't have said it better myself.
And then they fell in love.
Until he
Just a
talked
boy and his
politics.
bird.
Literally. And then I think we had the Artificers Club.
Oh, yeah, so since this is mostly just to slap together right now, why don't we all write down some ideas of what we think we could get together over the next course of our education for the school. You know, I'm talking like clock tower. I'm talking like some kind of donation we can build together that's super cool, magical, and badass. What do we all think? Write down your ideas. Let's meet back here. Why don't we try Tuesdays or the second of the 10-day?
Second, everyone will agree. Adrix and Nev will have been summoned there, and they'll sign off on all the paperwork that they need to. And they're kind of like a yin and yang. They don't, like, do the twin thing where they, like, finish each other's sentences, but they build off of what the other has said. So if one is like, this is an amazing idea, the other one will be like, what you've inspired these students to already do in your first day is truly phenomenal, and we are sad to see you not attending our school, but we're happy to know that you will be spending time in our school.
I have a passion for fire and murder and in war poetry.
They actually are, like, happy to hear that. They're like, we need to know our history. Definitely need to know when we've messed up and when we've succeeded.
For sure, and I totally know about history. Totally, a lot.
You're convincing us.
That's good.
It's just like, I wasn't forced to go here. Right?
I'm here by choice.
I'm here by choice.
Yeah, I would definitely.
And they'll be like, well, before we do anything major, we should think of what our symbol looks like. Take some time. We don't meet until the 10th.
Yes. Everybody,
second
as
of the
well
10th
as
day.
giving me a few ideas for super amazing construct or art we can do for the school over the course of our education.
Yes.
Please also go ahead and give me some rough drafts for, like a little seal.
Yeah.
And maybe even a sick-ass name
Yeah.
when you
Like
have
a
time.
Hammer and also like a sickle.
Where are we going with this, guys?
I really think this could work. This could really
Hold
go places.
on. Let's think about what that looks
Let's
like.
maybe get a color scheme. Maybe
No.
red.
Are we
You like
thinking
fire. Red, and fire's also got yellow in it, so maybe we'll use
Yeah.
red.
You're not there.
Lots of statements about like the labor of
We can't get this canceled if we
Building
start
things.
talking about.
We're gonna
Something
get the
about
whole
a
channel.
theory
Stop.
labor value.
Okay, but the first thing I thought of was exactly what they're
I
describing.
know, me too.
Robot.
So it was my.
I literally, you were like a
That
symbol, and I was like,
little
oh, a hammer, and
robot
maybe a
just
sick.
That's
arm things. where
Maybe you guys call each other
sword
like
comes
comrade
out,
or
knife
something.
comes out.
Tovarish.
pictures.
I'm sorry, Brian, for all the editing that you'll have to do.
Yeah, sorry. Can you just bleep out this whole section? I
So
think
yeah,
This is the important part.
come up with a cool drawing if you're artistic, or describe it to one of your artistic friends, and we will evaluate and we'll have to decide together. But I think we can do some cool shit.
Adrix and Nev will thank you again, and they'll be like, if you ever need anything, please come and let us know.
Indubitably.
I hope we see you in our classes.
I'll think about it. I'm pretty cool, so I got a big schedule.
One of them, Adrix teaches substance abuse. No, I'm kidding. Adrix
I don't think
teaches
any
substance,
lessons in that.
and Nev teaches theory.
That sounds hard.
Okay, fair.
Magical theory?
Yeah,
Ooh, yeah, no, yikes.
yeah.
Is there any, fire magical theory?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe I'll proctor one just to be sure. On the down, though, I like to make good grades. Don't tell anybody.
No, your secret's safe with us.
And,
And the
I don't
other
wanna-
16 students who are still here for this meeting that you've called. You haven't dismissed them yet. I think you
they
should.
didn't hear anything.
Everyone will shake their head like, no, you're good.
And, so I gotta make sure that, like, I'm gonna have the aptitude.
At least 22 people know you're not cool. And,
Reputation ruined.
and that's hysterical because I think they would keep your secret until they're dead because that's just who they are as
Because
people.
you're the
but
coolest.
I'm a precious baby. I already love
You
to think
are,
they're a
you
badass.
are. And then,
And I'll be checking for, any creaks or anything in the booth to be sure it's nice and sound. And if
Yeah.
it's not, I'm, fixing it. Just as I'm leisurely fixing things.
yeah, we'll say it's a little creaky.
Yeah, I'm cast mending on it. Just
Okay.
like while I'm leaning on it, like, as
Subtly.
if nothing's going on.
Yeah, no, I get it. And then we go to the live action role playing guild. They are the only ones who are dressed differently. They're wearing jeans and a t-shirt and it just says raw. No, I'm kidding. You will see people. I've been double clicking this whole time and I didn't have to. That's wild.
Waste.
I see people. Nah.
I see dead people.
So this is
That's a
Cadoris.
whole different movie.
What's... Sorry, I don't actually remember their pronouns.
100th student.
Him, okay. He is, like, if you took the opposite of Cynthia, you would get Cadoris. He is all over the place. He is energetic. He is happy. At this point, he's kind of, like, between scenes of showing people what they kind of do. He's got a sword in his hand. He's got, like, a little foam, like, shield or whatever. Like, the equivalent of a little foam shield. And he has a really sick-looking bow on his back. And it's the only thing that looks really, really good. Like, this is the one thing that he spent some time on.
Everything else is paper mache.
Literally paper mache. And he is he's talking to a group of students and is kind of explaining how he's self-taught in live-action role-playing, that he saw it on the streets of where he grew up, which was a place, and how he kind of fell in love with the acting culture, but not the acting culture.
Streets.
Yeah, he looks like he's from the streets.
The streets of which is a place.
Is there anything else that's slightly... No, actually, there's not.
Everyone aggressively LARPs at each other.
Yes. Yeah.
LARP
They,
noises.
like, sing songs at each other. It's a musical town, so it kind of sucks for everyone. And how the Play Actors Drama Guild is cool, but, like, this is where the real adventure is. This is what you can see with adventure. And he greets you very excitedly as you walk up. He'll introduce himself. He's like, my name is Cadoris. Who are you?
I'm Cynthia.
Hello, Cynthia. Would you like to join our club?
Yeah.
Cool. Please sign your name here. What makes you want to, be in the Play Actors Live Action Role Playing Guild?
I think it'd be cool if I made, and she'll empty out her backpack. Wait. Takes off her backpack. Her, like, anime backpack and empties it.
Yeah. And do all these bones
There's a
just
bunch
fall.
of fucking bones on the ground.
He is still excited. He's like, okay, what next?
And then she animates them into skeletons that have, like, swords. And
Like real swords?
helmets.
Or do they pick up the paper mache?
Yeah, they can be fake.
Yeah. I was gonna say, he definitely has a paper mache sword.
Pulls one of the ribs out.
Yeah.
With a spear.
And he's just like, this is so cool. You mean we could have been fighting skeletons this whole time? You are in and promoted.
Okay, I'll be stage manager.
I love it. And he's so happy that you've joined because, like, oh my god, they're skeletons. And there's some people who maybe are like, those don't have a place here. Venom is kind of like Rampart is kind of like, who brought skeletons? What are they doing over there?
Oh, that's
The Monster Mash.
You know her? The one who
Yeah.
brought the skeletons? Does she do that often?
As much as she can.
Oh. Like she just wakes up every day and just waits to make skeletons?
Yeah, do you not?
Okay. Yeah. You, Avery, you will see Grayson and Mina kind of write down in their notebook really fast, like, what's going on, and the penmanship is just perfect from both of them. They'll be like, you have to watch everything on this campus, otherwise you'll miss something.
Surely.
I probably, at this point, like, just started kind of... I left the meeting spot where I gathered everyone. I'm just kind of, like, wandering around.
Yeah, you will see the skeletons.
Wow. Who was this you, Cynthia?
Yeah, I'm a necromancer.
Yeah.
You don't say.
You got a bone to pick with her now?
Man, I wish I could give out more than one inspiration point.
I wish I could cast Bone Chill right now.
Wish I could give out more than 2 inspiration points.
I think I'd probably, like, shyly make it over to, like, the cheer squad table.
Yeah, they're doing flips and tricks and everything that you could think of.
I would be, like, enamored, like, just completely, like, I probably had seen the circus 1 or 2 times in my town, maybe, but, like, this is, like, right here, right in front of me.
Yeah, these are coordinated, they're also all in coordinated outfits, so, like, let me try to describe a Prismari cheer outfit to you. Fireproof.
Fireproof?
Definitely fireproof, fire resistant at least. And one outfit looks slightly different. Like the fire maybe doesn't bother him as much. He is smiling brightly. He's doing these magnificent flips in the air that almost seem too high, like the people below aren't going to catch him. He's also the one throwing people up, so it's just this mix of, like, they're almost going in circles almost.
I'd probably
He's
just, like...
exquisite.
I would probably lose, like, the surroundings, and it'd be, like... I'm just, like...
Music stops.
In a trance.
Zones
All
in.
my entire, like, physique or facade of me thinking I'm cool is just gone, and I'm just, like, watching.
The skeletons are terrorizing people, and that's fine.
It's just in the background. I'm just watching this, like, whirl of, like...
The ferret is leading the charge.
And until now, I had not even seen any other Prismari. Well, I guess, what's his name? Quintilius.
Quintilius, yeah.
But this will be my first, like, experience with all the craziness.
They're using fire magic. They're using it to just make their performance look that much more inspiring.
I love this. I would stay until they were done jumping up and down and being crazy.
They finished pretty soon. They had been going for a little bit, so they're kind of like taking a break. When they'll end and they'll all go over to kind of like this general water cooler, laughing, smiling, maybe a little bit of sweat, maybe, you know, just like they had a great time. And all these students are just like, oh my god!
I would probably like
be like the, oh my god!
Yeah, I would probably like be smiling from ear to ear, like not a smirk, total smile, and be a little bit in trance for longer. Like after they're done, I'm still standing there like remembering what happened, and then snap back, look around me like, you know, that was a pretty cool show. And I'd probably, like, try to approach that really good-looking one.
He's standing with a bunch of other people, but as more students walk up, like, kind of with you because they see their performance is done, they'll all divide their attention to each of the students, and he'll lock on, and he'll be like, hi, did you enjoy the performance?
So much. Like, how did you learn how to do that?
You know, I think it all started with, I just wanted to fly, you know?
That is a really, you know, admirable goal. I love flying, or the idea of flying as well. Yeah. I'm a pretty cool guy, so I could probably see myself flying. I bet I could build like a flying machine. I'm pretty badass.
Very easy.
You know,
anybody can do it.
Thank you for your confidence, person who isn't present. And so, you know, I never thought that the circus could be cooler, but then you like were on fire.
Yeah, actually, like, I saw a circus once when I was a kid, and I just thought, man, what I wouldn't do to fly like that, and to make other people fly. And when you're in the air, you can just see their faces smiling down at you, and it's it, you know? I just go home for that.
That's amazing. Honestly, we should get coffee sometime.
What about right now? Are you free? Did you pick a club yet, you know?
That's a long story, but They didn't really have a club that fit me, so I just decided to start my own club, and I like go launch into like the artificer
He'll kind of like
magnificence.
hold his arm out and like take you to the cafe to get coffee. He's like, yeah.
I don't even realize it's happening.
No,
I'm
yeah, you
walking,
just completely go with it.
I lose all my-
I'll say everyone notices because you guys can hear the story that you've seen and heard, slowly departing and into that cafe area.
It like I should probably know what your name is.
Xanther, and you?
I'm Crucible, but you can just call me
Crucible.
Crew. That's what people that know me call me.
I'll call you Crew.
Call me whatever you like. Let me treat you to some coffee. Since I magically appeared here.
No, my treat entirely.
Oh, I can just fix a couple chairs for it. It's no big deal. I don't have any goal. I came here with nothing.
It's okay. It's my treat.
Okay.
Maybe you can fix. You know, I think my desk is a little it's a little wobbly in my room. Maybe you could come by later.
Oh yeah, definitely. My dad passed on handy skills to me. Pretty good with my hands, so I could definitely take a look at it. You know.
Love to hear
For
that you're
sure.
good with your hands.
Yes.
I'm sure we're going to need it for
Skill.
the desk later.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
And they said I couldn't flirt with my friends in D&D. They said it couldn't be done.
Skeleton just runs in between them.
What the fuck, Cynthia? How many are there?
How many are there?
Too many.
There are so many bones in their bag, they don't know how.
Hey,
If you ever
Cynthia,
need like skeletons for
I think
your,
Crew went darker.
I mean, yeah, totally. I'll come and fix your desk. That's like not even a big deal, bro. Like when?
Tonight.
Tonight, yeah. I just gotta get a few things in order.
Alright, I think that's a good place to end this one. So this will conclude today's curriculum. Thanks for attending. If you haven't subscribed to Crit Eating Grin, what are you waiting for? Press the bell button so you're not late for class, and mage hand a thumbs up on this video. Until next time, class dismissed.
Bye!
Bye.